For your next mission and trustworthiness, we're finally ready to start making promises and keeping commitments to other people. And so here's what you're going to do. You are going to, not all in the same second, but make 3 separate promises to different people and keep them, right? My recommendation is start off with something very simple. Start off with a promise that's fulfillable an hour from now. Then maybe a promise is fulfillable a day from now. And then maybe a promise is fulfillable over a week or a month, something like that. The key thing here, make promises you actually can keep. Don't overextend yourself. If you make a promise you can't keep and then you let them down, that's not creating trust, that's eroding trust, okay? And it's actually much, much, much better to not make a promise at all than to make and keep 8 promises and fail on the 9th, right? Any broken promise will be remembered. So make damn sure that the promises you're making are promises you can keep, all right? But trustworthiness and someone's perception of you is going to be based on the fact that you have kept promises to them, you've kept your word to them, so you need to go out there and do occasionally give people a promise, and then when you do, your word is your bond, you need to keep it, all right? So the mission again, you're going to 3 separate people, make 3 separate promises, and you're going to keep each of them. Now my recommendation is start with one that's a very short-term promise, maybe move to a longer-term promise and then a longer-term promise, or if you like an easy promise, a medium difficult promise, and a hard promise, let yourself work up to it. But the key thing here, whatever promises you make, be absolutely certain you're going to keep them. Don't make promises and let them down. Another side note on this one, which I actually recommend as an additional thing, is before you even start making new promises, think to yourself, do I have outstanding promises? Do I have things I've promised to people that I haven't fulfilled? And a great way to start is actually go keep an old promise that you hadn't kept. Very few things are going to build more trust than keeping an old promise that maybe even they've forgotten about or they'd written off as though you would never do it. When you do it, it makes them sit up and take notice, be like, oh wait, this person is trustworthy. Okay? So keep some old promises and or make those 3 new promises and keep some promises to the people close to you in your life.